You guys want to know how I train calves? Well, here you go. I don't really train calves. I know that's not the answer you want to hear, but it's true. And I hate to bring up genetics because it's usually a bullshit excuse, but when it comes to calves, it seems to be true. Take a look at Johnny Jackson's calves compared to Dorian Yates. There's just no comparison, but if you look at their bodies, they're both absolute freaks. I'm sure Johnny was training just as hard as Dorian, but when you have high calf insertions, they're just never going to get as big and as full as somebody like Dorian Yates. And we can see this with other freak athletes like Jon Jones, who can deadlift a crazy amount. He's one of the best fighters to ever exist, but his calves are the size of my forearms. He could spend every day of the week working on his calves and they're going to get more muscular, but they're never going to be as big as somebody like Dorian. Now, even though I think this is largely determined by genetics, I will give you two things to work on. The first one is jump rope. Two birds with one stone here. You're going to be getting in your cardio, and because you're going to be bouncing on your toes, you're going to get in a good calf workout. And the second is calf raises. I do them sometimes in the gym, but honestly, not that often. At most, twice a month, usually once a month, if that. So don't neglect your calves. You can make them more muscular, but it's one of those muscle groups you shouldn't compare to somebody else because you are going to be limited by your own genetics. So if anything, compare your calves to what your calves looked like a few months ago.